Thank you for having me here tonight. My name is Jeri Delaney, and I'm the Director of Youth Programs in the Kitsap area. And I've been with Coffee Oasis since 2018. My journey, the reason why I ended up here, and the way I felt like led to apply for the Coffee Oasis is I grew up going to my mom's village every summer and helping my family subsist. So it's the most inexpensive way is to subsist in there. So to this day, my family still lives off the land. So I would go up there and berry pick and fish and get help my grandma fill up her freezer for each year. And then I would go home. But while I was there, I built relationships with the youth. And over the years of going there, I saw something. I saw that the kids grew up in an environment that was abusive and had addictions rampant through the community. And I saw the kids not enjoying that when they were teenagers or when they were younger. And as I became a teenager, I saw the youth becoming their parents. And so I felt like I wanted to be a part of how we can change that cycle. So when I was 18 years old, my goal was to have a coffee shop and a halfway house for people to move into, be able to change their life and also have sustainable employment. So all these years later, fast forward to 2018, a job availability came to work at the Coffee Oasis, and it just felt like the perfect fit. So I started teaching job training classes in Paulsbo, and then I became a case manager. In 2020, I was able, and things kind of got, I had a 15-year-old son, a single mom. I couldn't leave him at home in front of a computer all day, so I ended up stepping away from the Coffee Oasis and then coming back as the youth programs manager in Paulsbo, and that led me to where I'm at right now. So in January of this year, I ended up in the director of youth programs position, something I never dreamed of doing, but here I am. The reason why I bring that up is in 2020, they changed the vision statement from changing the world from homeless youth to restoring community. And the reason why that's important to me is because a huge part of my job is restoring community with the youth that we serve in each community that we're in. So from Kingston to Port Orchard, our drop-in center, our shelter, our case management, our job training classes, our internship sites. I know that some of you here in this room host our interns. They change the lives, and they don't just change the lives, they change the community. Because a lot of youth that walk in, they don't have a safe environment to be in. So they come from places of brokenness where the people that were closest to them are the ones that should have kept them safe. So they don't know how to have healthy relationships. And when they walk into our drop-in centers and they enter into case management and they get a mentor or they meet with our amazing volunteers that we have here in this room, they learn how to build healthy relationships. And so when they leave us, they know now what healthy relationships look like. And that is how we are restoring community, one youth at a time. And the amazing thing is you guys are all participating in that by showing up here tonight and buying a ticket, by going to our drop-in centers and volunteering, by serving your kids food. On Friday nights we have dinner, by mentoring our youth, by interning and taking on our interns as they come to you. You guys are all building community, and we cannot do this amazing work without you. So I so appreciate each and every one of you in this room. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I know that one of the things I was asked to do is to share a story, and I almost forgot to do that because I'm speaking in front of 350 people. So when I was in case management, one of the most beautiful stories, I have a lot of stories, so I'm just going to tell one. I had a youth on my caseload that was in foster care and eventually was adopted by her sister. And as she became an adult, their relationship became toxic and they didn't know how to communicate. So myself and the therapist that we had on staff then sat down with her and her sister, and we were able to facilitate a mediation. And through that, their relationships were restored that day, and they both walked away going, thank you so much. And that youth actually is still a part of Coffee Oasis, and she still attributes the success of her relationship with her sister to that meeting. But it was more than just that meeting. There were so many people that poured into that, that relationship. She had been at Coffee Oasis for years before I had met her, and she learned safe community. But that's just one way that we can facilitate the changes and restore community, and how we can do that together. So I just want to thank you guys all for coming out and listening to our stories and bidding on the auction items and volunteering in our centers. Like I said, we cannot do this without your support. So I thank you.